Hey, alright guys, how's it going everybody? What we got today, we've got a Arai helmet, open face helmet, pretty good piece of kit, I like it. It's not brand new by all means, it's got, it's been used, it's been ridden, which is a good thing about a helmet. I hate brand new helmets, they need to have some scabs on them, and that is fantastic. What we're doing today, we're doing some kind of pinstriping to mark the customer's bike. But because the helmet is not brand spanking new, I suggested we can do some aged kind of pinstriping style. And let me take you on a journey, very short journey, and show you how I achieved that kind of aged weather look, you know, kind of used look on a pinstriping. It's not the right way, it's not the wrong way, it's just my way. Yeah, let's do this. Whether the design is going to be brand new or looking a bit aged or weathered, whatever you want to call it, the process is kind of the same. You need to prepare it, you need to clean the helmet, degrease it completely, and then I'm going to lay my pinstriping on it, mix up some colors, I'm going to lay the design. And the way I like to do it, I want to make it perfect so I can come back later on and destroy it. It all makes sense in my head. Just follow me and I'll show you what I mean. Right, with this out of the way, pinstriping is done. I mean, literally just finished. It's all very wet. My plan is now to wait. I'm gonna wait until tomorrow morning, most probably. Enamel paint dries, cures within 24 hours depending on weather conditions. Sometimes it's 48 hours, sometimes it's 8 hours. Depends how hot and humid it is, and all that factors comes to play. but judging on right now temperature of the day, it's now 8 o'clock in the evening. I'm gonna wait till probably 7 o'clock in the morning, 8 o'clock in the morning, something like this. I'm gonna come back to it, and I'm gonna show you what I do next. Well guys, join me in the morning and we'll take it from there. Hey, welcome back guys. Fast forward to next morning. The helmet is still slightly tacky in places, especially when there was a lot of paint put on, which is good. It's been probably 16 hours, 15 hours since last time I saw you guys. So not fully 24 hours, it's not fully cured, which is good. I want to rub some of that beautiful paint off to make it look a little bit worn and aged. And to do that I'm going to use just white spirit. So I've already started the process over here. All I'm using just a blue paper towel. I'm dunking it in some white spirit, and in theory that should just work pretty well. The item is not fully, the paint is not fully cured yet. We're rubbing it in, we can just get rid of some of the paint, and the whole thing making it look kind of like it was worn by wear and tear, you know, by use. Don't want to go too crazy on it, just some places to make it look kind of realistic if we can. Like this patch over here, let's get rid of some of that here. See where the red was not fully cured, but the gold is still kind of set now. But we caught it just early. If I keep rubbing on the gold, it will eventually dissolve. Just like that. Beautiful. In some spots, like here for example, I don't want to completely dissolve the gold. I just want to make it look like it's really old. So I kind of rubbing it through, and I stop when it starts to disintegrate like this, so the line doesn't look perfectly smooth and consistent. And you can see it's just starting to give over here, and the black showing underneath the helmet. And it kind of adds to the character of it, to the overall design. The helmet, as I said, wasn't brand new, and brand new pinstriping on it may look a bit odd, especially it goes with the motorcycle that the customer owns, which is the Triumph Boba. It's already got this old school look to it, the old school feel, so we're trying to make that work with the old school way, if that makes any sense. You can nicely see how it's kind of naturally starts to dissolve when the paint was the weakest or wasn't cured fully, kind of inside. That's why I like using this technique. I kind of developed myself, maybe I didn't see it anywhere else, and now you know it. I like using it because I don't think I can achieve similar kind of aging technique just try to brush it on, dry brush it, or use any other technique while painting it. I would never come up with this. That's kind of naturally wearing off, leaving more paint and less paint, kind of going in see-through effect throughout the helmet. I really like that. Then by gently brushing it off one direction, we can kind of create effect. The paint is still kind of there, the black is discolored red, but not completely. And stop whatever you want. That's also a pretty good one. And now just get rid of some more of the gold. The gold at the moment is the toughest one. You probably cure the best overnight. But we caught it just early enough for it to still dissolve. If I leave it another 6 hours, it'll probably be very, very difficult to remove this. It's still possible, but it requires a little bit more effort. I like the way it kind of naturally starting to give. It's not just wiping it off completely. It just gives and breaks up in places. And I'm using a clean cloth to wipe off the excess of the white spirit and the leftovers of the paint. Nice. That's it, guys. That is all you need to know about my my secret technique of aging pinstriping helmets. The secret is you have to know where to stop, as with everything else. And I think that's pretty good. You know, you got the gist of the design. The helmet, as you can see, it's got some scratches and marks. So making it completely brand new pinstriping on it, it may clash a little bit. But this way, it's still beautifully shiny, but bits of the design are missing. And I think that's a pretty good job as well. It does, because it will suit the bike and it suits the helmet. And I'm hoping the owner is happy with it. Time will tell. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Have a big rock hard, and we'll see you very soon.